Cheers.
Got it? One take?
Yeah. Oh, we'll see. Oh.
It's harder than it looks.
It definitely is. Today is a very special day because the postman's been and he has dropped off my brand new Specialized Allez Sprint frame set. Now this is a bike that I plan on using in the local criteriums and maybe a little bit during the winter when it's not salty or too wet. So we're going to video the process of us building it up and let me know what you think of my component choices down in the comments section below. Well, I've come outside because it turns out that building bikes is a bit of a pain in the arse. I got set the challenge of building my new Allez in a Friday afternoon and I failed miserably. Things didn't get off to a great start. I'm going to thank Liam for that because he put anything under a centimetre in the bin with all the boxes. I left him to unbox the mechs and the shifters whilst I was putting things together and yeah, I won't be trusting him to do that again. So one of the main areas that slowed us down quite a bit was the cable routing in the bottom bracket area. Now I'm running a Shimano Ultegra R8070 group set and that's got wires coming down from the seat post, down from the bars, down the down tube and from the rear mech through the chainstay, and you've got all of these coming together at the junction B box in the down tube. That means you've got a lot of cables in your bottom bracket area. And well, I didn't route them right the first time and then tried to fit my cranks and it didn't work. But we learned from our mistakes, we routed them all properly, which if you're doing an Allez Sprint frame, then probably just use a SRAM wireless group set because that'll solve all your problems. Another area that's always going to be a little bit tricky is if you try and integrate your cockpit. You might have seen that I used that custom 3D printed head tube steerer cap thing to route my cables through. And I was quite pleased with how that turns out. And for a first go, it didn't need much modification, a little bit of sanding and filing. But I was quite pleased with that. Routing cables through the bars, always a pain. Now, if you've got any tips for me of how to route brake hoses through bars, yeah, just please let me know because I'm in need of tips. Now, if you need to run anything other than an absolutely obscene amount of steerer tube out the top of your stem, as the bike is designed for, then you are going to need to chop down your expander plug. Yeah, I need to chop about 1 inch off the bottom of the new extended expander plug, and that's extended because of the old SL7 fork recall-y sort of business. But we won't go into that too much. So Liam would be keen to tell you that this is a winter bike. It's not a winter bike because I don't really train outdoors during the winter. I go on Zwift. But there will be a few crisp winter mornings that I do venture out on this, but not when the roads are being gritted or salted, because I don't want that getting in bearings and stuff. So I'll be mainly using this bike for criterium racing, and that's a big reason why I've gone for the aluminium bars as well. Carbon is an absolutely great material. It's stiff, it's light, and impact strength is actually all right, but it's really hard to tell whether it's broken or not. Now, you can do the teaspoon trick. You go along the tube and see if it makes a resonance. Is that the right word? Yeah, something like that. You can see what sound it makes, but I really don't want to be doing that to my bars after every time I fall off, which it happens more than I'd like to admit. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching me swear at my bike. You probably definitely enjoyed this video much more than I enjoyed making the bike. I never want to build a bike again. Right, well, I'm off to go and ride the bike. We will be doing a staff bikes on it in the future, so you can check out all the nitty-gritty details. And in the meantime, check out Liam's Athos and my Laufsegler by following these links. Yeah, I'm really quite pleased with it. So see you in the next one.